Hey everybody, it's Hussein Kabani, your favorite broker, back with another update from quarantine. As you guys may know already, I follow a lot of projects in Pickering, and I wanted to kind of share with you guys what I've been looking at and what I've been kind of following, things that I've been interested in. One of the projects I've been interested in, and I've actually done some sales there already, is Universal City. They're building a total of 6 towers there. It's right near the GO train station. I think it's just even like a half a block east of the GO train station. I believe Tower 3 is completely sold out, and from what I understood, Tower 4 was supposed to be launched fall of 2020. Not 100% sure if that's still going to happen given the situation that we're in, but they are moving forward with Tower 4. I think the current situation right now is that they are continuing the development, and where they are right now is Tower 1. I believe they're doing the parking garage and the underground work for that. So it is an active construction site as of right now. And just keep in mind that usually when these buildings get released, the lower price units, they are going to move really quickly. And then you're going to have agents that have different access to these buildings. I am part of the Platinum agent, so I do get access to the building immediately. As soon as it's released, I am one of the first agents that will get access to this building. So if this is something you guys are considering possibly to invest in to live or use as probably an investment tool and use it as a rental, something I could definitely talk to you guys about and see if this is something that you'd be interested in. So that's one of the projects that is actually up and running already. Another project I want to talk to you guys about is Max Towns. I think this is going to be a really, really good opportunity. So this is located in Duffin Heights. It's going to be at Brock, north of Roslyn, south of Taunton. Like I said, in the Duffin Heights community. This land originally was designated, I believe, as a Catholic school site. Given the area there right now, I don't think that they had enough interest in that school to move forward with it. So since it was designated as a community use space, they kind of go down the list, and it was sold to a developer that would have some kind of a community reach in there as well. The way that this is going to work is this. They sold it to a developer that's going to actually assist first-time buyers to get into the market. I don't have a ton of information about it, but this is generally how it works. You would have your 5% down payment, and you would technically have to qualify through a bank to have a mortgage on the property. But what they would do is that they would actually top you up to your 20%. So if you had the 5%, they would top you up to the 15% in terms of a loan. So that loan would be interest-free, payment-free. You wouldn't have to pay anything on this loan right up front. Obviously, there's a catch. There's no thing as free money. So the way that it would work is that when you go to sell the unit, you'd actually have to pay back the loan. And also you would have to pay a percentage of the increase in the unit that you got. What the percentage is, I'm not sure yet. A bunch of these units are going to be sold in that capacity. Not sure how many yet. It's going to depend on the funding that they have available. But there will be other units that are going to be sold just to the normal public as normal sales. This is a project that I'm interested in. I believe they had a 1-bedroom townhome starting in the high 300s, and I think 2+ were into the 400s. So relatively still a good price compared to what's being sold out there right now. So that's Max Towns. I think it's going to be a really good project out there. Axess Condos, that's going to be built near Pickering Town Center, just a little bit southeast of there. That building is not under construction yet. They've been announcing that they're going to start sales soon. I have to believe that because of COVID-19, they've been pushed back in sales. But if you're watching them on social media, they continuously push out advertisement to build up their database of interested people. So I've tried numerous times of contacting them and trying to get a lead into how we can start to get some information on these units. I haven't heard from them. So if you guys are watching this, get a hold of me. So I think that's going to be an interesting one. The concept around it is pretty interesting as well. So I believe all the units are going to be accessible units. So if you have somebody that's going to be in a wheelchair or have special needs, I think those units are going to conform to them. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that they had some kind of arrangement worked out with like an RPN service or something like that, where they could be available on call almost. So it's really geared towards like elderly living, but more independent living. And maybe you may need some help here or there that could be available on call. I think they will sell it to the general public, and I think that this might be a good investment for people as well. And also people that have big homes right now and they're not ready to go into a retirement home and their kids may not want them around either. This could be a very good option for them as well. So that's Axess Condos. Another project I'm very, very interested in, but there's not much information about it, is right at Pickering Town Center. So if you guys have gone around that area, the Sears wing is completely gone. It's been demolished. There's not a lot of information around it right now. From what what I understand, that there's going to be a 500 unit, I believe, rental building that's going to go up there. There's going to be some type of retirement community there as well. And then there are plans for condos to be going up in and around that area yet. I don't have a ton of information on that. The city of Pickering is obviously involved with this project, and as I get more information, I'll let you guys know, because again, I'm very interested in investing in a condo kind of in that area there. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Another one also is that there was an application filed to do condos at the Pickering Waterfront. That was shut down by residents around that area, and I think that the developer has got a ton of feedback from the residents. I hate to say this, but at the end of the day, I think the residents will probably have input into what is going on. But, you know, like I said, I hate to say it, but these corporations and these developers have their kind of way with the city, and the city wants to see this growth happen. So I think at some capacity, if it's not a high rise or something else going up there, but there is going to be some type of development that's going to happen, I believe, in the Pickering Waterfront. Is that going to happen in the next 2 years, 10 years, 15 years? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be something. It's really, really valuable land, and it's not used to the best of its ability right now. So I think that we're definitely going to see something there. These are some of the residential projects I've been keeping an eye on. Some of the other things I've been watching is I'm very interested in the 407, the growth of the 407, how it's going to work. I'm not sure if you guys are aware right now, if you're coming east on the 407, you have Durham York line, and then it goes right to Brock Road. There is going to be another stop that's going to come after Durham York, I guess depending on the way you're traveling, but it's going to be at White's Road. So that interchange is ready to open more or less. I think we'll probably see it open in the summer of 2020. I think they're just doing the last bit of touches on it. That will open, and I believe there's going to be another one that's going to be opening up as well, kind of in between White and Brock Road as well. I think that's going to be probably a few years down the line from now, but there is going to be another one that's going to open. Aside from the 407, another one that I've been kind of sort of involved in following more is because I have a little bit of a stake in what's going to happen there. Is that on Kingston Road. So Kingston Road, you're going to probably start to see it expand into a 3-lane road on each side. I know the Durham region has been going and approaching property owners that have property on Kingston Road, and has been basically making pretty good offers on buying pieces of their land. And well, the deal is that if you don't sell to them, they're going to take it anyways and give you whatever they think is fair. So, but in all honesty, I think they've been offering pretty fair market value for the properties. And I believe it's going to be in the next 18 months to 2 years that they're going to start to expand it into a 3-lane on each side. Initially, the idea, from what I understand, is going to be more or less a dedicated bus lane on the furthest right side. And then in the future, what they're going to do is they're going to run a dedicated bus lane right through the middle of it, something like you would see in Richmond Hill and Markham on Highway 7. So that's kind of a little bit of the update on the infrastructure. I know you guys may have more questions about the developments and the infrastructure that's happening. I'll do my best to answer them for you guys. Feel free to send me a DM, leave me a comment, send me a text message if you like. And like I said, I'll do my best to get back to you. In the meantime, I want you guys to all stay safe so we can return to normal as quick as possible. And remember one thing, get Kabani, get sold.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sold.